Actually, I'm really quite familiar with this opinion because my PhD dissertation is highly relevant to Samuel Huntington. So I'm really shocked when I read this idea from the book, The Clash of Civilization and the Rebuild of the World Order. And actually, contextually speaking, when Huntington proposed this opinion, actually, he was in deep worry about the situation of the Western culture, because he found out that, in his opinion, the Western culture had been very much cornered and kind of threatened by the rise of he mentioned two other cultures. One is the Confucianism culture, the other is the Islamic culture. So he just want to inject kind of national spirit to the Western culture in order to defend the so-called the national identity in purpose for the American dream. And however, I personally totally disagree with his idea, because I think just by the mere perspective of national spirit, I think we are in a very much diversified national world, international world, culturally speaking. So, it does not necessarily mean that, cultural difference does not necessarily give birth to the cultural conflicts. We can have many, many examples, as definitely we do have many other examples, say, well, cultural difference seemingly does make out a lot of cultural conflicts. But I want to approach from another perspective, that is maybe from a Marxism perspective. That is why, let's take the contemporary society as an example, why we've seen an eruption of so many conflicts, if not to say culturally. It is actually largely driven by the spirit of capitalism in the world. And even talking about what happened in the Middle East, talking about what happened in a lot of very contentious areas, actually I do think if you make a close observation to the situation, I agree with Noam Chomsky. And I think he pointed out that the real invisible power that manipulated a lot of wars and conflicts in the world is for the pursuit of Marxism, for the pursuit of capitalism. This is something I want to propose.